Welcome to another episode of Alpha Intuition Podcast, where I'm going to empower you to become the CEO of your life. I'm your host, Keisha Blair, aka Keisha the Electrician, and today it is our special happy birthday edition of Alpha Intuition. Today we are downloading version 5.2, and I got my sister, Bridgette Patterson, on, and I like to call her Bridgette L. Patterson. I don't even know if that's her middle name or not, but we're going to say Bridgette L. Patterson, Keisha L. Blair. No. We are celebrating our birthday today. Woo! So yes. So this is our look, and I know Alpha Intuition we usually come on Saturdays, but we're not doing no Saturday show because look, it's the day after our birthday, and we're not even gonna do all that. We're gonna be making sure that we do the things that grown people do, like going to the club, and I mean Sam's Club because that's where I just came from. So, but while we do that, I just want to go ahead and start the song. So I'm gonna say I do not own the rights to this song, but I'm gonna play it anyway. So hopefully we can get through at least a little bit of it. So I'm gonna play this song for me and Bridgette. So here y'all go. Here we go. Here it is.
What's that birthday fun out there? I think, what's that birthday fun out there? Is it December? Is it March? Is it January? Is it April? Go Sheila, it's your birthday. Go Sheila, it's your birthday. Go Birdie, it's your birthday. Go Birdie, it's your birthday. Go Anna, it's your birthday. Go Anna, it's your birthday. Go Derek, it's your birthday. Go Derek, it's your birthday. Go Birdie, go Birdie, go Birdie, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Go Derek, go Derek, go Tracy, it's your birthday. Go Red.
Okay, that's enough. Woo, look, I'm tired already. It's not as much club as I'm going to get. So once I do not own the rights to that music, it's your birthday. Yes, it is our birthday. So yes. Okay. Let me go ahead and see what kind of comments we got.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. Yes. So thank you guys so much. Yes. Let's put my glasses back on. So, let me go ahead. Look, y'all know I'm 52, so you already know I'm going hot to cold. So if you see a heater come on and I turn on the air conditioning, you already know what's going on. So, yes. So, Bridgette, what's up, Grease? I got the strobe lights going. We in the club for real.
Yeah, that almost threw me when you said we going to the club. I was like, you said Sam's Club. I was like, oh yeah. That was a good one.
Oh, wow.
I'm so excited. Happy birthday, sis.
Yes. Happy birthday to you, Bridgette. Happy birthday. Look, you know, I thought about the moment when you and I first met. So we met in Cancun at Next Level Speakers Academy. And your mom was there with us. We were having dinner. And somehow I said, my birthday is 11/21. You got up and hugged me. And I'm like, is that your birthday too? I was like, oh my God. Him ever since like October 2023. So yes.
That's right.
So I'm going to say, what was the most exciting thing that you've done so far? Because it is, I'm take my glasses, put them back on. It's what? So I know you're on East Coast. It is what, 5:45 there, 4:45 here with me in Memphis. What's the most exciting thing that you've done today so far?
Okay. The most exciting thing was going to Smoothie King and getting a peanut butter smoothie. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Peanut butter banana smoothie with dates and almond milk. Oh my gosh, and protein. That was the most exciting thing. Because I didn't even know we had a Smoothie King. I know it's probably not what you were expecting, but
that sounds really good.
It's the little things in life, yes. And I didn't have to share with anyone. So that was wonderful.
That was the most exciting part right there, is you didn't have to share it.
Nope.
Now I'm going. I think the most exciting thing so far that I've done today was actually get some extra sleep. I really did. I really didn't get up. I went. Well, we get up early in the morning. I get up at 4:30, and it was 5:30 for you. We were on our early morning 5 a.m. call with the UOU Mastermind crew. Anybody, you guys are on here? What's up? Then I went back to sleep after we did the 1% challenge call, day 21. I was like, yes. I did.
That was a birthday present.
Yes. I was very excited about that. And I said, okay, I'm going to take me a nap. So I'm ready. Now my daughter, I think she wanted to go see Chicago tonight. Then she said she didn't feel like going. And I'm like, awesome. Because I didn't feel like going either. So but I was because I feel like really at this stage in my life, it's not only the memories I'm creating for me, but it's memories that I'm creating for my children as well. So,
It's very sweet.
yes, yes. All right, so let's get into some birthday conversation here. So, 44, 44. What does this next
4.4.
season, 4.4? So, for Bridgette version 4.4, what is this next season? What is this next season about for you? Let's talk about it.
Well, I'm trying to be like you, Keisha. Writing a book. Let's talk about that. See how I did that pivot?
Okay, you just put that back on me. How you gonna try to host those? That's not cool.
Yes, I love it. Don't pilot the pilot. Host those.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and put it. So I strategically wanted to make sure that I got my book. I wanted to have it completed, but then I thought about it that I didn't want to rush it. I didn't want to seem like that I was, overthinking, over processing, which I usually tend to do anyway. But I said, you know what, I'm going to be strategic about this, and I'm just going to basically start collecting pre-sales for the book on November 21st. And then January 2nd is when I'm actually going to release it, going into the new year, because it's all about, awakening, becoming, and connecting. And it's about the rebirth of me, just basically how I became the CEO of my life over the past 2 years. So I'm just sharing that story with the world now and going in. I think the perfect time to release it is at the beginning of January. So that's why I changed my date from November 21st to January 2nd, 2026. And if anybody, like I said, people who are texting me, telling me happy birthday, and I'm like, you know what, the best gift that you can give me is just to support me and purchase my book. So I appreciate that. And even if you just support and share it with someone, I appreciate that too. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who actually reached out to me so far today and told me happy birthday. That really means a lot. You could be doing anything. You could be, some people don't even take the time to acknowledge, even when it's right there in your face. So for people to say that, I mean, all the way from Danita Lynn, who was on our call this morning, who was like, happy birthday, Bridgette and Keisha. So, just very, very thankful for all the people that thought about me on today. I really appreciate it.
So that's wonderful. So I don't take it lightly that we're here today. I mean, how amazing is it? I just keep going back to how we met, but and that we have the same birthday.
I
So
know.
I mean, it just kept getting better and better. And so, but I don't take it lightly that I'm here on this day. I know you've talked about this for a while, but to have me here on our birthday, but the book launch, what's the name of the book, Keisha? Tell us where we can get it.
I'm just gonna let you turn it over and just start interviewing me.
Okay, good.
Which I thought about doing too, right? The only other person really interviewing like that is like Tressa. The man's with Convicted to Grow. Shout out to Convicted to Grow community. So she's the only other person really just to interview me like that. So the book is Alpha Intuition, Don't Stop, Keep Climbing, A Journey of Learning and Transformation to Becoming the CEO of Your Life. So that is the full title. And I went back and forth with it. I tried to change. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to put it out there because all these things are a part of me. And so people can help to understand me just a little bit more. So yeah, there we go. So now I'm going to say, so what I'm going to do, just so I'm going to bring you back once the book actually, yes, because I want you to interview me because I'm like, you're doing such a great job right now. Miss, now what is this last position that you got? Oh, wait a minute. Don't tell me. Was it, school board? Wait a minute, school board. I don't remember. What is it?
School board member, Board of Education.
Board of Education.
So yes, and it's interesting. Someone asked me yesterday, I was at an event and they said, so what schools have you gone to? And I'm like, all my kids' schools. So, 4 of them. I'll branch out soon. But I'm very honored to serve on the board. It's for the kids. And so when we look at the scholars, like we like to call them, they need a voice. And so they may not go to every meeting, they may go to any meetings, but they need somebody in their corner. And so I'm very honored that I was appointed for that position to stand up for them and be that voice for them and the teachers, the educators, because we do have some awesome educators as well. We have a lot of awesome educators, and I can't do that job, but I can do this one. So I'm like, how many students in that classroom? Oh my gosh. Okay.
You have 4. Girl, you already know once you get 3, it don't matter. You can have 3, you can have 100 past that point, and it's all gonna be the same. So you
might hear them on this call because I know I said, hey, I'm going live. They said, okay.
Okay, right. That's usually
Whatever
what
that means,
happens.
Mom.
Yes, yes. So what I want to do is I want to talk about your brand. We have orders. So we have orders. Tell me about we have orders and where did that name come from?
So we have orders. It came from we have orders. So typically when a military spouse gets order, excuse me, when a service member gets orders, they come home or they send an email and say, hey, we got orders or we have orders. And so that means it's time to go. And so you could it could go you could go anywhere. I don't want to say anywhere, but they do give the military does give you options where you can put on a list of places your dream sheet, and then they tell you where they want you to go. Where you're
Mhm.
needed the most. And so that's where the name came from because I heard it so often. So I heard it not just as a military spouse, but as a child. So my father's retired Air Force, so I was born into it, born into the military, and that was the norm. We have orders. Oh, we have orders, and we're all cheering like it's a great thing. So we didn't know any better, but as kids, but no, definitely been blessed. With having orders several times and being able to travel the world, being born in Germany, and going back to Germany, having a baby in Germany,
Wow.
and it came full circle. So yeah, that's where I
So
got the name from. I'm
okay,
used to it. And then go
so
back to
now
your original question.
we went right into the birthday song, and I didn't officially introduce you.
Oh,
So normally I do a great introduction. So why don't you tell Alpha Intuition family, the ones that do not know you, just tell them a little bit about yourself.
oh, so I'm Bridgette Patterson, and I am who am I? I
Oh,
am
wow.
I am a child of God. I
Hmm.
am a mother of four. Um, and I don't know if I've been asked that question before.
Oh,
Tell us a
wow.
little. Well, no, I guess I have during interviews or something. And then let me tell you about the job. Okay, so I've worked in finance. But I know we're not doing that type of interview. But I am actually walking into 4.4, which we like to say. Um, not as necessarily who am I, but what is my mission? What is my purpose? What does God want for me out of this season? So that's what I'm working on. My pillars. So translating that to my pillars of family, faith, finance, and you can help me with the rest.
Freedom, fitness.
Freedom, fitness. Yeah, that, yeah. Well, like help me, Keisha. And so with those, that's encompassing who am I? So if you asked me yesterday, I would have told a totally different story. But as I go into 4.4, that's what I want to base who am I off. I want to base it off those pillars and how I'm using those pillars to accomplish the goals and purpose God has for me. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, so how does
Okay, good.
4.3 differ from 4.4?
Ooh,
Because so many times we say, like for me, it was just like a regularly scheduled program. It was like I'm not gonna say I felt any different. It was like, I mean, I'm going to the grocery store, I'm going to Sam's Club, I'm doing the things I normally
hmm
do on my Fridays, cleaning up and all that stuff. So
hmm
like I said, and I'm gonna let you answer the question, but somebody asked me the question, like, what's the biggest thing that I've done over this past year? And the only thing that came to my mind was believe. I just believe that I can do the things that I said I was going to do, and not only by myself, but with God. So we know with God,
hmm
all things are possible. So that was the biggest thing that I did this year was just to believe. I put things in motion. And I just believe that I could get them done. So
I
yeah,
love that.
that's kind of mine. So what was the biggest shift for like when you? I know we got off the phone like 11 o'clock last night. But when you went to sleep last night and then woke up this morning, what was like that biggest mindset shift for you?
Mindset shift. So I had so it's interesting. I had a uh so it's funny. So we're doing this live, but I'm like, I'm not talking to Keisha, I'm talking to her millions of followers. So I'm like, how do I how do I not say this but say it? Because I'm so used to telling you like everything. So it's like, okay, hold on. Keisha got millions out there listening to her. Okay, so
Speak
I
it.
had Like, maybe I don't want to use that example. Okay, so I had a situation that was going on with me, a medical situation. And I said I was healed, everything was good. And I went back to the doctor. They said, oh, we see a little, just a little bit. You know, you may not notice, we're a little bit, but here, use this cream on your skin, and that should clear it up. And
Mm,
so I thought about that today because I woke up and said the same things. I think we talked about that. I said, "Oh, I said, I don't feel any different." And later on, I thought about what that doctor had said. And when you said mindset, that's what it was. So I had shifted my mindset. So 43 on my mindset shift. Yep, I'm doing things. I'm getting things done. I'm going to do what I say I'm going to do. But there was that little bit that I didn't see that God sees. You know,
mm,
Holy Spirit can see all that fun stuff that we don't see, we don't want to see. And so that's what was revealed to me today. It was like, hey, that it's that little bit right there. We still need that mind. I can see it. You know, you may not see it, but let's shift the rest of that mindset. And so that's what the shift was for me from 43 to 44, 4.4 was I was doing it a lot in my own strength. And
mm,
so that shift, if you do it with God, use his strength, use him, lean on him, depend on him for everything, even down to what I'm going to wear today. So I wore
mm,
this outfit 4 years ago on my birthday. And I said, you are so right, Holy Spirit. I don't even have to think about this. Just ask you, what do I need to do? What do I need to say? So, but that's what I have to do is that was that last piece, that mindset shift, and just fully go all in,
mm,
and let God handle that, because I don't even want to be strong enough to handle where God's taken me. I want him
okay.
to do all that. I want to lean on his strength.
Let him do the heavy lifting.
Yes.
Yes, do the heavy lifting.
Mm-hmm. That's so good you said that, because you said that to me earlier. I was like,
Yeah.
Keisha, what do I have to do? Oh my gosh, you was like, let me do the heavy lifting, okay? I was like, oh, okay. Yes, it's just that simple. It doesn't seem that simple, but it is just as simple as you said it.
I mean, and even when you hear the phrase "let go and let God," people say it, but it's like, what does that
Mm-hmm.
actually mean? It's like
Mm-hmm.
you got to just let go of all the control that you're trying to hold
Yeah.
on to and trying to make something happen. When it's going to
Mm-hmm.
happen on God's time, and you
Yes.
have to just let it flow and stop trying to resist, because the more resistance you add, all you're doing is stopping the flow.
Mm-hmm. That is so powerful, because we hold, okay, let me talk for myself. I hold things so tight. I was,
Mhm.
and not willing to let go, because if you let go, you're not in control. And I mean, who wants to not be in control of something? I'm like, oh, no, 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 no. Well, who's handling this? Who's running this show? But
Exactly.
that's how it has to be. Just release it.
Yep. So even when you think about, like you said, who's running the show, okay, who's writing the script, who's doing the production, who's like, you know
Hmm.
what I mean? If we can't be a one man show. I mean, you think you can, but ultimately you're going to
Mm-mm.
need help. And the first person you need to instill that help with is just God, and let God do his part so we can do our part.
Yeah, yeah. And we have to take that step. That was something else for 4.4. I was like, God, I'm so happy you showed me glimpses of what I need to do, and just taking that first step, even if you don't see the whole staircase, just take the step, because he's waiting on us to make a decision to move forward. So,
Look, let me tell you like this. I think I really been watching or been feeling the trailer edition to 5.2 for me, because
mm,
I'm telling you, I don't know, every evening it starts, I get this cold, hot, cold, cold, hot, cold, like hot, cold, hot, cold, hot. Like, what the heck is this? I mean, it's like I can't do anything about you talking about not having any control.
control.
Like worse than my anxiety. It's like, this is just ridiculous. It's like, oh my God, I don't
Hmm.
even know what the heck is going on right now. So this is just the prelude to what's probably about to happen. And my body's resist, like, nope, I'm denouncing it. I don't know what y'all talking about. No, we ain't doing, no, we ain't going there. So I've been researching. One thing I heard is magnesium and water. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. So I'm like, I got water, we're gonna hydrate, keep hydrating, get something with some magnesium in it. That's where I'm starting. But I'm like, there's got to be a cure for this somewhere. I don't even want to call it
Exactly.
whatever they call it. I don't know what it is, but we ain't
There's so
calling it.
many names for it. So yeah,
Yeah,
that was your trailer. I like that.
what it is called, devil is a lie. That's what it's called.
Devil is a lie. This is so good. So, I want to go talk about your book and how you did. It's 11 chapters and 21 principles.
Yes, 1121. You know what I mean? Very, very intentional. And I was like, oh my goodness. So today I was on the phone with one of my cousins, and I'm talking. I was trying to wait to get a screenshot of 1121. I'm like, I missed it because I was running my mouth. I'm like, dang it, I forgot. So I said Bridgette got it. I said, Bridgette, I missed the screenshot. And you sent it to me. Like, yes, I knew you had it. So like great minds think alike, right? But 1121 is like those numbers. So I think the only other number that I really resonate with besides 1121 would be 5. So there is 11 chapters. There's 21 principles. And the way that I wrote this book is like, so my daughter and I talked about earlier, we were supposed to go see Chicago, but we go see a lot of plays, at the Orpheum and different musicals and things like that. So I kind of wrote the book the same way. So it's kind of laid out in that way to where it has different undertones to where you'll read it. It's like, okay, what is this? Where it talks about a curtain call, or it talks about, it has the opening act. Act 1 has 3 scenes. Act 2 has 3 scenes. Act 3 has three scenes. So it's 3 acts and 3 scenes per act. And then I have the opening and I have the closing. So that makes up the 11 chapters. And then throughout, I just have principles through each chapter, to just different things and different seasons that I went through basically over the last 2 years that helped me just to get to where I am, because, you have to have some type of foundation. So anytime, I felt like I needed to course correct and to do something different. Okay. I'm like, that's a principle I need to put in place right here. So
I like that.
Those guardrails that we need to, and those boundaries that we need to put in place. So that's kind of where my principles came from.
Wow. So if you could choose, and I don't like people asking people to pick one food, your favorite food. I always feel like top 3 because I have more than one. But your top 3 principles. So for you, or ones that you want to you feel that will resonate with the reader. So the top 3. Or give me one, because then you write a book.
Okay, so so I'm just going to give you. So I think the first there's 2 that came to mind right when you said that. So the first one is faith over fear. Just basically how you have to have faith over fear. And then I also have scriptures with each principle in the book. And I have, so basically, and I'll give you the next one too. But basically, the way I wrote this book, I had like a technician mindset. So I thought about yes, I have it. There needs to be some journaling. I don't really like to journal, but I notice when I journal, I have more clarity. So it's not that, I should like it, even though I don't. So it's something that I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone, doing more of, is journaling. And then even with the journaling, I wanted to have it, you can journal all day long, but what are you going to do to execute? So I have action items that are in there. So it's more like, basically me telling my personal story. So it's like a memoir, it's a journal, and it's also a workbook all in one. So it's like 3 books all in one. I could have made 3 separate books, but as someone with a technician mindset, we need to consolidate. I don't need to have 3 books just laying around. 2 could get lost, whatever the case may be. Right. So I put it all inside of one, one book, to where you'll have the information for each chapter, where it goes into the just the principles and the action items, and then also the journaling prompts that go along with it. So it's all consolidated, and I put it into, to what I call my version of that helped me to become the CEO of my life over the past year. And then the very last principle that I have in there is called Anchored in Love, because out of everything else that we do, if you don't have love as your foundation, whatever that love may be, then it's like, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And I think I said in the book that, I dedicated this, I'm going to start crying now. I dedicated it to my mom and my dad. I'm sorry, because they both passed away. But my mom always said that the only thing my mom has, my mom lived on the streets for like 20 years in Los Angeles. There was a lot that she went through in her life that I'll probably never even understand. But the earliest memories that I have of her is her with my father being happy. And then one day they parted. And I think that broke my mom's heart. And the only thing people say, she was addicted to drugs. My mom, the only thing I've ever known my mother to be addicted to was love. So I just think that it wasn't received, or she didn't know how to give it the way where others could receive it. And I don't know, like I said, I never really asked my parents about the story, but both of them have passed away. My mother passed away in 2019. My father passed away in 2023. So this book is basically, I've dedicated this to both of them. They're in the
Mm,
education portion of it, but just for my mom, just for her always being true to herself, no matter who that was, she was always her. And then for my father,
mhm,
for making sure, because my father raised me, um, for him raising me to be the strong, ambitious woman that I am. And then somebody said to me the other day, "You have a strong personality." And I said, "I like to call that ambition." So it's like,
mhm,
and yes, and sometimes you need to be strong because sometimes you may be around someone who's weak. So where they're weak, then I'm strong. Then there be somebody else to where when I'm weak, they're strong. So, that's how you
mhm,
make a great team. You can't be great at everything. Some people are,
mhm.
I'm just not one of them. So I know what my
Me
weaknesses
either.
are, and I use those to, use those as opportunities for growth. And if I have someone that I know that they may be strong or I'm weak, I don't get to the point
Mhm.
where I tear them down because I'm intimidated. What I do is I go to them and ask them to help me to get strong like they are.
Wow. Keisha, you just unpacked so much. Oh
I
my
know. It's
gosh.
like I had to hold my tears back. Oh my gosh. I didn't know you were going to be asking me about all this stuff, Bridget.
Like, wait a minute. But that's beautiful. Wow.
So that's
Wow.
basically what my book is about. It was a lot, and I'm gonna tell you this. So it's like, and I didn't even. This was not supposed to be about the book, but since we're here, like
Mhm.
we're
It's
here
our
now,
birthday.
right?
Yes.
So we're here. So it's like when I think about like just the journey that from me leaving corporate, just even the language that I used early on where I kept
Mhm.
saying that there was a downsize and I was eliminated. I had to change my language to where it's like I wasn't eliminated, the position was eliminated, I was elevated.
Mm.
I mean, think about
Mhm.
all the things that I went through,
Yeah.
just to get to the height of my career. And after it was when I was no longer that person, I didn't know who I was. Just like I just asked you that
Mhm.
question to tell me about you. Who are we without all the titles, without
Mm.
everything else?
Mhm.
Stripped down, like I think about Adam and Eve after they ate the
Mm.
apple, and it's like they were covering themselves up, and it's like
Yeah.
who told you you were naked? So it's like, who are you
Mhm.
without all these things? Who are you? So I had to ask myself and find out who I did not know who I was. And I'm
Mhm.
going to give actually a shout out to someone here. I'm going to give a shout out to Moose. Moose,
Mhm.
he asked me a question one day. I'm an extreme execution coach under Dr. Eric Thomas, and I was
And
doing
you're
some
an awesome
training with
coach.
Moose, and so he asked me a question. I think he asked me the same question I asked you, like, who was I? And
Mm.
I couldn't answer the question. It was just like everything I said, and he said, "No, not you, everything you tell me is about you
Mhm.
or someone else, or doing something for someone else, or like I'm an electrician. And that's not who you are. You know what I mean? So it's like I had to really, really dig deep and think about that, and to like you said, I had to unpack a lot of stuff. So it started with me basically last year. Was it no earlier part of this year? God, it seems like it's been so long. Um, but I did Ramadan for the first time.
Mm.
And that was
Mm.
probably one of the most enlightening experiences I've ever had, because when you um when you starve your body of all the things that you think you need, you really uncover a lot of things that you didn't really even know you had inside of you.
Mm. Mhm.
So, and I talk about that in my book too, but yeah, just for me to just have that awakening. So the three acts are called awakening, becoming, and connecting. So those are the three acts, and then each act has three scenes, like I mentioned. So anyway, yep.
Mhm.
So I hope people like it when they read it. It's a lot in there.
Yeah, I pre-ordered the book as soon as you were like, you sent the link. I was let me pre-order this. What? And, I mean, and it's just so much when you I saw your post on Facebook and I was like, oh wow, I didn't know. Wow, this is a lot because normally people, I mean, I don't want to say normally, some people write a book and they just write it. Like I'm gonna write my book in like 48 hours, and
no, mine took me a lot longer than that.
no. No, but some of the books I've read before, you could tell people didn't take time. But yours is like so just like you were just talking. I was like, oh my gosh, I hope that stuff is in the book because I want to learn more. I want to hear
Yeah,
more.
and that's the thing. So it's like when I think about um just like so many times, especially when we use the language from the flight assessment, being in air traffic controller, we think we have to be perfect all the time because, we don't want people to see like any cracks or anything like that, because if it looks like we're falling apart, then there's other things that can happen, that other people can get hurt if we don't remain strong. So if we think about it in the airline industry, just think if you had an air traffic controller that may not be mentally stable that day, of how many lives could be at risk. So subconsciously, here it is, we think about like, okay, I can't let anybody see me sweat. I can't let anybody know that I'm hurting today. I can't let anybody know these things about me. What I can't really be who I need to be in this moment for me, because I'm trying to be all these things for everybody else. And that was where the part came from, where it was like, who am I? I mean, if I'm not serving, if I'm not giving, if I'm not, who am I for me? Not who am I for everybody else, but who am I for me? So that's like, I have my moments now to where I shut my phone off. I don't answer it. There's only a few people that can get to me when my phone is on silent, because I
say that again.
I spend time with me. Because that's very important to me now, to where it was like before, oh my gosh, I was constantly making sure that as soon as my phone rang, I'm answering it. It's like it was the phone was controlling me. It was controlling my day, and I wasn't controlling my day. So, when I talk about my CEO mindset, create, eliminate, organize, it's really just about me creating an environment to where I can thrive in it. And then I have to eliminate all these different things, distractions, people, places. There's a lot of stuff you have to eliminate, and then you have to organize what's left so that you can go forward and become the person that you were created to be.
You say it so perfectly. Keisha, you walk in the spirit of excellence, and I love it. I love it. Wow. That is wonderful. All of it. It is. I know you you talked about the perfection, and you gave me the bracelet was it perfection?
Progress. I don't even have one in here with me. I usually
progress over, and I
perfection. I got plenty of them laying around.
Yes, and I laugh every time I see it. I'm like that, Keisha.
Yes. Progress over perfection.
That's perfection.
I usually have my bracelets on. I don't know what happened to them. They're around. Look, I need to get in here and like finish cleaning up for my day. We'll do that later anyway. So it's the ATC bracelets that the wristbands that I created. So for ATCs, it's progress over perfection. And I was like, you spelled that wrong. I'm like, yep, absolutely. I spelled it wrong. So don't focus on that. Trying to, you're focusing on the imperfection and not focusing on the progress. So
just focus on the
progress. Don't worry about what's not perfect. Just keep moving forward.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, it's like, once again, like I had Moose that said something one time, and he was just like, what, speaking about, I don't know, I was working on something, and he told me to move forward. And I'm thinking, like, my brain couldn't even comprehend. Oh no, I gotta have it perfect. I gotta have it right. I gotta have this, because I don't want. It's like no. So being in the circles and in the rooms that we're in and growing like we've grown over the past, I'm gonna say past year, just being, let's just say, in the UOU mastermind group. And I thank you for that, because I'm like, that's another story, to where like, you a plus one to you, and just being in that room, the air is different.
It is.
The air is different. The air is
altitude.
Different.
No, the altitude, Keisha. The altitude.
The new altitude. The air is different when you're at the altitude.
We leveling up the altitude.
I know, right? Look, I was already told, look, my analogies don't be making no sense. So let me make the altitude when you climb is different.
It is.
Yeah.
And that's your book.
What you call clean air, though, right? So you got that clean air.
Exactly. Oh, did I freeze?
Are you still there?
Okay, there you go.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't want to be frozen making a face.
No, okay, I'm here. I can see. I got too many screens open over here. This is, look, you talk about air traffic controller. Seriously, I got 3 monitors going on in here. I got like 5 lights, 3 monitors, and then 2 phones. So not only that, I seriously got both my phones, because I'm watching the lives on both my pages. Then I have 2 screens, and then I have you here. So I literally have 5 screens in front of me right now.
Wow. Okay, you got a good setup. That's
True
good.
air
Good for
traffic
you.
controller mode, right?
True air traffic controller. And you said something key. I don't know if it's this week or last week, and I was had multiple tasks, and you said um only one plane takes off at a time.
Yeah. So it was analogy that I thought about where I was just trying to explain how sometimes we can get overloaded as people
Mm-hmm.
who we consider ourselves to be multitaskers. Well, ultimately, of course, you can't do two things. You said you can't have two exact
Mm-hmm.
conversations at the exact same time. There's some switching that goes on. So,
Mm-hmm.
someone who's actually worked on a runway and an extreme execution change agent. So, if you think about the airline industry, when you have planes that are at an airport, they actually take off
Mm-hmm.
systematically, and they usually take off somewhere around. I'm going to say, like let's
Excuse me.
just say
Sorry.
45 seconds to like 2 minutes in between, however they decide to roll them out down the runway. So
Mm-hmm.
you can't have 10 planes go down the same runway at a time. So if you think about projects that we have or things that you have on your plate, you can't do all 10
Mm-hmm.
at one time. They're going to collide.
Like driving
Like, what are you doing? It's like, yes, they're going to collide. So you have to
Yes.
systematically launch one plane at a time. Once that one plane gets in the air and you get it on autopilot, it gets at a cruising altitude, then you can go and launch another one because this one is operating by itself. Whatever that cruising altitude, that autopilot looks like for you, then you have another one. Then after you get so many launched, you can't have 100 planes in the sky at once. You can only have so many planes. So whatever that number is that you maintain, then you systematically check on them. So that's how myself as an air traffic controller, I can handle feel like, oh, you're doing a lot. Well, it's not a lot to me. I've learned how to organize it and I've learned how to manage them. Now, I know my limit. So if I
Good. Yeah.
say even though my capacity, I can probably take more, but I don't want to reach maximum capacity. I want to get to a point to where I actually have to systematically say, okay, if I got like 5 projects, yes, I could probably handle 2 or 3 more, but why would I do that? Then that risks the chance of me not communicating with one of them the way I'm supposed to and dropping the ball. And I always say I don't drop the ball, I pass the ball. So I'll let someone know, no, I can't do that for you right now. I'm going to have to wait until I finish this. So, and I, think about all the communities that I joined over the past 2 years. I was in, oh my God, I counted them up like 15 communities at one time. I said, yes. I was like, okay, I got to stop. So, and I'm going to say the shout out to the VROS community because that was one of my first coaches, Aaron Victor, who actually wrote the foreword in my book. But Aaron, I was part of his community, and I actually called him. No, I sent him a video, but it was a breakup video, and I didn't want to just stop showing up. He just wondered what happened to Keisha. No. I felt like it would have been very immature of me to do that. So it's my son. Only few people can get through my phone's on silent. Hold on one second. Hold on. Hey. No, I don't think so.
Let me mute Keisha. Her
He's
own
trying to
podcast.
get from Atlanta back to me. I'm on a live, by the way. So you're on a live with me, but you say trying to get through Atlanta airport through clear. Now bring her stand that long line. My brother, you got to get your own. I'm just kidding. No.
I love it.
Oh yeah, do that. We'll go from with your I don't know if you have it
her son
on your I know it's gonna take this long. Stand by.
Okay, good. While she's muted, we could talk about Keisha. Okay, so Keisha's great. I really appreciate all that she's doing. And this book is a game changer. Wow, the stories that she had mentioned earlier, I am just in awe how she's able to tie that all together and even put that in a book, and even how she framed the book. I'm so excited. I know she said it's not about the book, but she did make that post today about the launch, and so I had to bring that up on her birthday. Oh, you're back?
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. That was Youngin. So he was at the airport. They can help me get a 14. Well, bro, if you're gonna get a 14-day trial, go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? So anyway, when the kids called, no matter what you're doing, that's about the only way. Anybody else would have went straight to voicemail. So there's certain things, emergencies that happen, but I was gonna answer when my kids call.
That's
so
good. It gave me a chance to talk about you. So it's good.
Oh, if anybody else said that, I have to question. I mean, they're like, what you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
Exactly. All good stuff. But no, I'm very proud of you, Keisha. You really, you did what you said you were going to do. And that's just amazing. And I love it because you are the CEO of your life. And so when you did that that speech, that first speech, and I was like, oh yeah, I
Oh,
love
look,
that.
girl.
Oh, it was good. It was good.
I watched that earlier. I couldn't even watch it all the way through. I'm like, let me turn this thing off. I can't even watch it. I'm sitting there stumbling over my words, moving all around the stage. I'm like, oh
It
my
was
gosh. And
good.
then I'm
We
like,
are our strongest critics, okay? It was so good in the content, but it stuck with me, the C.
yeah.
You're like, I was moving around the stage. But no, you have lived that. And I want to be like Keisha when I grow up. Look. So you really you put the time and effort into your life and it shows. And it's like, and no, you're not an overnight success. None of us are. But people may see you as they're like, oh wow, she was here and then she was here. Yesterday she was like this, and no, Keisha put the work in. And so that's really testament to everyone, because you may see people on YouTube or wherever, and they look like overnight success. And like I said, people may look at you and say the same thing, but I've seen the transformation. I had a front row seat, and I am so proud of the work that you've done and where you're going. This is just amazing.
Well, thank you. And I'm going to say the same thing about you, because I saw you when I first, and I don't even know what they all are, because I know I've added my own, but I
your own ours.
ours, right? I don't know what they all are to talk about, but
Yes.
let me see. It's resentment, rejection, and regret, right?
Yes.
Yes. So you talk about those 3 R's. And so, I mean, just even thinking about, so we're going to go back to Bridgette 4.3 and the Bridgette 4.4. How has that impacted your life up to this point? Just thinking about those 4 R's.
Keisha always want to give me 4 R's. Okay.
Well, we got to be resilient. So that's where the 4 R's coming from.
Every time.
Regret or resentment, then you have to be resilient in order to even endure all of that.
No, that's so true.
That girl, bam.
And I always say, Keisha, did you write that down? Look. So to answer the question, 4.3 to 4.4. So as I was journaling today, so this is perfect today because I have the answers to your question. So I realized that I had a little break in my loop, and I was looping the wrong things. So I was replaying. When you said we replace stuff in our mind, I was replaying the resentment, the rejection, and the regrets over and over.
Ruminating. That's another
ruminating. R. Yes, it is. We have 5 R's. Let's see how many more we can get tonight. So it is. So the loop, the rumination, and that's what I was doing. And when you do that, you're in a cycle, and that's not a good cycle to be in. And so I said, no, I am going to use, and it's so interesting that what we speak about is what we need. And so when we grow through it, we come through it, we can help others with it. And so like you've done CEO of your life, the 3 R's, I said, okay, Bridgette, we're here again, 4.3. Reducing the resentment, reusing the rejection, and recycling the regrets. And so that's the loop I need to stay in, not the other 3 R's of just, oh my gosh, the resentment. Oh no. Oh, the rejection. I feel so rejected. Oh my gosh, I have a ton of regrets. No, reduce, reuse, and recycle that.
Reduce, reuse, and recycle. So what is your framework called?
The 3 R's.
The 3 R's. Okay. So you have to reduce, reuse, and recycle. And you're reducing, reusing, and recycling the resentment, the rejection, and the regret.
Exactly.
On the other side, you become resilient.
Yes. And you maintain that excellence through resilience, because that's the key. And so for me, I went through that rumination, that loop repeatedly. And I'll be the first, I'll testify all day long, be the first to say it's me. That's why I'm able to speak on it. And because I've grown through it. But then when you ruminate, you just get right back into it. So that's my focus, that mindset shift. When we talked about when the doctor said, I see just a little bit, got to put that on there. You don't see it, but I do. I said, that's what God saw.
Mm.
He saw that little bit. Bridgette, no. That mindset, just a little bit. Let's go.
So what I'm gonna tell you what I just heard. What I just heard was it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. That's what I just
Not my mama, not my daddy, but it's me, oh Lord.
Ooh, that's what I just heard.
I was in a choir. I didn't sound like that though. I didn't. Yes, yes. Standing right there in the need of prayer. I'm the first in line, Lord. This me. I love that, Keisha. Thank you.
Yes. So now that you are on the school board, now that you know you're working on your business for We Have
Mhm.
Orders, what is
Yes.
next to come for 2026?
Next to come, we're really putting it into action. So, keynotes, workshops, the book, the journal, really showing others how to grow through and not sit there and ruminate because
Mhm.
that sells. We know gossip sells, rumination, all
All
that
day.
goop sells. Oh my gosh, yes, we could just log on right now and it's trending, but that's not healthy. It's not healthy for us, short term or long term. So that's my goal to help others through.
So let me ask you this: why is journaling important to you?
Um, to me, oh my gosh, I have so many. You know what? Journaling is a big business because I have so many journals.
Mm,
But journaling is important to me is because I can get it out. Because sometimes you just need to get it out, and so we don't want to trauma dump on others. We want to get those words out, whether we're writing on paper, which is really good to do, pen to paper, and or I use my phone. There's an app on my phone that says journal, and
mm.
I just talk, and I use the microphone and speak to it. But getting that out because that frees up space. Um, what do we call it? Bandwidth. It frees up bandwidth in your mind so that you can think clearer through the situation that you're going through.
So what? So when I'm gonna tell you, like every time you say something, my brain just goes to work. So what I heard was, it's
Mhm.
like think about all of our journals are empty, but the graveyards are full. Think about all the empty
Ooh.
journals that we have, and all the full graveyards of all the information that's laying there, like
Mm.
buried, and it could have been in a journal helping somebody.
Yeah. Yep, that's so true. A journal, book, workshops, yeah. Because we are all called to do something and journaling will help you figure it out.
Mm,
Give you that clarity you need. Yeah, that's beautiful, Keisha.
hmm I like that. So I want you to tell me about your business because you are your business is for military spouses.
Yes.
So tell me about your military spouse business.
So for military spouses, what we're building a community, but outside of that, a digital resource. So military spouses could have, I call it a one-stop shop, but it's really spouse to spouse. So it's immediate connection. So you don't have to worry when military spouses move. Um, you have to start over. It's just a constant start over. So that's where a lot of the resentment, rejection, regrets come from. Things that you prayed for, and then you get it, and you're like, oh my God, what did I pray? What is this? And
Mm.
so, but that's where we come in. We come in to be that immediate connection, whether you need meals, whether you need help unpacking, whether you just need somebody to have a conversation with, because we're not trauma dumping, but you have a conversation with someone who understands where you are, where you need to get to. So it's like, okay, hey, yep, I know you've moved to Timbuktu. No, you know no one, but we're here for you. This is where you're going to get, you have kids, great. This is where they get the haircut. This is where they can do swim class. This is where, because there are spouses who have used those resources. This is where I went to church. This is where I went to the doctor for this specialty appointment. This is where I went to the grocery store. Oh, they have military discounts on Mondays. Because, yeah, we can use Chat GPT to find the nearest Starbucks or whatever, but having that special connection, that human touch, that human voice, and then meeting up for quarterly potlucks. Oh, I think I'm here by myself.
No, I just
Oh,
did
no,
that.
oh. Okay,
I just
I think I'm here by myself.
I did that on purpose. I'm trying to spotlight you.
Oh, okay, but I was still gone. Look, so basically, it's family. And growing up overseas, we had this is what we had. So this was normal to me, and I thought that was the same when we came back to the States, but it wasn't. We're so divided, and oh no, you go figure it out. And it was like, oh my gosh, when we moved. When we moved to Germany, we had neighbors. I didn't even know these neighbors. They're bringing me food. Hey,
Mm,
Bridget, this is where we went. It's like a sponsor. This is what we use. This is what we do. And it wasn't that transition wasn't tough at all. Yes, I was what 6, 7 hours away from my family, but I had family. So it's like immediate family, a shoulder to lean on, somebody who understands exactly what you're going through.
mm. No, that's good. So if I'm a military spouse and I get to a new city, what's something that you've heard repeatedly over and over again that they struggle with?
Um, Housing, schools, medical,
Mhm.
because you don't know that place. Like even moving to a new where are you going to live? And then your kids' school. It depends on your kids' ages. How old are your kids? Because we had a challenge when we moved here to Maryland. Is that by the time we enrolled our kids, the classes were all gone and programs, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're supposed to sign up back in February, March." We're like, "What? We didn't even know where we're going in February, March." So you're at a disadvantage. So you and that's a challenge, and it's constant, like every 2 to 3 years being at a disadvantage. It's really hard to even get involved in your community because you're always moving. And with some spouses, we might as well not even unpack. We might just stay in the house. We'll keep our bare essentials, no pictures on the walls, no nothing.
That's
Why? Because we're
terrible.
moving again. hmm Yep, we have orders again, but we just
Yeah.
got here.
Wow.
So
I love that name though. That name is brilliant. Even when I first heard, I was like, what? That is awesome. So, and then I know, look, we said we're only going to be here for like 20 minutes. I know it's been like
oh,
almost, I know, right? I told you we're going to just start talking. So tell people where they can find you, people who actually want to follow you, who want to support you, who want to. And I know, look, I saw you go out there and get all that stuff. I don't even know where you were going with it, but I'm like, you got, and in like less than a day, I was like, this is awesome. This is so awesome. So anyway, people who want to support you and help you with it, with helping to support military spouses, tell them how they can find you.
So you can find me on Instagram, IG at the Bridgette Patterson, and also website www.bridgettepatterson.com, and on YouTube at We Have Orders.
And that
Yay!
is Bridgette with 2 T's.
T's,
Yeah.
Bridgette.
Yes.
Yes.
Bridgette with 2 T's, Patterson with 2 T's.
Yes. Yeah. I had to look. Did I spell it right? Yes. Yes.
All right. All right. So what are you going to do? So it is, look, I know I sent your picture be sleeping at like noon, but so we have roughly about, let's say,
What time is it? Oh, it's early.
6 more hours left in our 5.5, 6 more hours left in our birthday. So what are you going to do with the rest of your day?
So while I was on this call, you may have heard my kids, they decided to bake some cookies. So I smell peanut butter cookies. I love peanut butter. And I don't know if anyone else in my family does, but I do. But I smell peanut butter cookies. So I'm gonna eat some peanut butter cookies and just hang out with my kids. My kids, they've blown up some balloons and threw them all over the house.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so nice.
thank you. And one brought up Monopoly, so so we might play. It's a long game. I'm like, oh my gosh, I used to play Monopoly, but yeah, I'm just gonna hang out at the house and just enjoy life. I'm not going to do, and I may go to bed early. I love my heating blanket.
Yes. Look, my computer is acting funny here. So if I go off, man, let me see if I can fix this
Okay.
real quick.
No, we finish up.
You know what?
That's
I'm
all.
over here doing tech maintenance. I'm doing all kinds of stuff on this side. I'm just gonna let it just go. I don't think it actually goes out. I think that it does. So can you still hear me? Okay,
That's the
great.
technician in you.
Yes, this is what I'm saying. I'm over here being air traffic controller and maintenance all in one. Dispatch, air traffic controller, maintenance. Oh my God, I got a lot going on. ground crew, flight attendants, being everything.
Mhm.
Pilot comes out and says, "Excuse me, would you like something to drink? Get your butt back in there,
Baby.
fly the plane." Okay, that's enough. Okay. Well, look, I'm gonna say I appreciate you, Bridgette, for hopping on with me. I know we both had really busy days today, and I'm like, no, let's do it live. Let's hop on. So I appreciate you for always and always being so supportive. And it shows that just for how resilient you are and everything that you do is that you operate in the spirit of excellence. And I know that you have such a spirit of servitude to where when you show up, you always give your best. So I appreciate you for that 100%.
Thank you. Thank you. Aw, happy birthday, sis.
Yes. So I am going to one more time. Let's see if we can get this going.
December, is it March? Is it January? Is it April? Go Sheila, it's your birthday.
Go Bridgette,
It's your birthday. Go Bernie,
Go,
it's
Keisha.
your birthday. Go Bernie, it's your birthday. Go Anna, it's your birthday. Go Anna, it's your birthday. Go Derek, it's your birthday. Go Derek, it's your birthday. Go Bernie, go Bernie, go Bernie, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Go Derek, go Derek. Go Tracy, it's your birthday. Go Red.
Yo!
I think, what's that new one zodiac sign? Is it Aries? Is it Leo? Is it Scorpio?
Yeah.
Is it Cancer? Aries, first next up. Leo, first next up. Scorpio, first next up. Capricorn, it's birthday.
All right. Okay. Woo, that got me tired, girl.
Success and
Go find me
love.
a
Much
man.
love and success to both of you. Happy born day. Thank you.
Thank you guys so very much. Well, I want to thank you guys for hanging out and rocking out with me and Bridgette today for our birthday. So once again, if this is your first time watching Alpha Intuition, please make sure that you like and subscribe and you share this video with somebody that you almost like. They might decide to become a subscriber too. So please. Thank you guys so much. Once again, like I say, I appreciate you guys. And you guys already know, go and get the book. I got it in the description. If you guys, want to support me, please go and get the book. The release date is January 2nd, 2026, but the pre-sale is out. I dropped it today for Alpha Intuition. Don't Stop, Keep Climbing, a journey of learning and transformation to becoming the CEO of your life. It will be released and it will be mailed out to you on January 2nd. But if you want to support, please go and get that. But until then, you guys already know the journey to the top of any mountain begins with one single step. Don't stop, keep climbing. Y'all keep that energy. We out. Peace.